What do you think causes youth neighborhood violence?
Well, I think what causes youth neighborhood violence is just a lack of values that are transparent in the home. I feel that parents are not equipped with the skill sets that need to raise their children. And you have children having children, and there's generations and generations of it happening. And so there's no value structure in the home. That's where we have so much violence.
What do you think causes youth neighborhood violence?
Um, Economy, the use of economy, and people not having money, so they cause them robbery, killing, in order to provide for their families. So they feel violence is the only way to get by in the neighborhood.
Who is most affected by youth neighborhood violence?
The youth, because they grow up and they see violence around the neighborhood, so that's the only thing that they observe. So as they get older, they become adapted to all the violence in the neighborhood. So that's why you see like generations get worse and worse as they go on. So it's youth, parents, the elderly, and other peers that they grow up with, and everyone just around.
Who is most affected by youth neighborhood violence?
Well, I think, of course, the whole community is very affected. With the breakdown of families, of course, the family's affected. Citizens in this community want to be able to know that that they can live and work in a community that provides them safety in their homes, provides safety for their children in school, and I think youth violence affects both of those. Youth violence certainly translates into gangs, and gangs translate into youth violence. And so, a lot of these young people will gravitate to gangs if they don't have the support, strong support of their families, their neighborhoods, their churches, and other community access. They're going to gravitate to either the wrong groups, the wrong friends, the wrong gangs, that type of thing.
I couldn't have said it any better.
Apparently much more than a lot of them are involved. I think parents need to be very involved with their children in school. I think children, young people, let me use that phrase, young people do a much better job in their own personal lives and in their academic career when they know the parents are involved and support them. They feel better about themselves, they perform better in school, and so I think a big part of curbing this problem starts at home with the parents. Also, I think the churches can do a lot, and we're very fortunate in this area to have churches that reach down and try to involve themselves in the lives of children and young people. I think that's a big deterrence to crime. We also have a lot of social groups in the area that try to do the same thing. They're very conscious of the problems that young people are facing in this community, and they work at trying to eliminate those problems and lift those young people up. And last, I think, you know, our commissioners and other leaders in this area not only have a responsibility to make youth crime and violence a very strong issue in their own agendas, but they are influential both personally and financially, and could certainly have an impact into curbing youth violence.
How do you feel about more recreational centers and after-school programs and summer programs?
I think those are all good, and I think they all have a benefit. I think what the issue that most of our leaders face with that is budget. You know, it's hard to develop space and area and time. It all takes money, and that's where I think our commissioners and other leaders can be more involved. They can make that money available and work at bringing that money in. You know, we try to work to keep our children away from violence and the wrong people, but we don't give them a whole lot to take the place of it. So I think we've got to give our kids an alternative. We have to give them something else to choose from, and that's where the after-school programs, rec centers, and those type of things can be very helpful.